I'm delighted to be joined by trainer to Deontay Wilder, Diaz. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, how much of Deontay Wilder, do we actually see off camera? You obviously spend a lot of time with him in the gym and in his personal life, but the version we see on the cameras, how much of that is the real version?
Oh, I mean, Deontay's real. He's a real guy. So what you see is what you get. Deontay's not going to sugarcoat it. He's not going to play up to this or that. If, you know, whatever he's feeling at the moment and whatever he's going through and whatever mood he's in and how he's, you know, people respond to him and that type of thing, you're going to see it. So that's the great thing about him is, you know, he's real. He's real through and through.
When we see him talk about his alter ego becoming the bronze bomber in the ring, how do you contain that and how do you kind of differentiate between the two?
Well, the thing that you most have to do with Deontay Wilder is slow him down. Because he wants to fight on day one, and we have to kind of get across the point that there's a process, there's a full camp, there's 7 weeks to go. We don't want to peak too early because he's so keyed up and wanting to fight that we have to slow things down, and he understands that. And so we go through the process, but you can still see the changes incrementally as we go along. You'll see a little less of Deontay Wilder and a little more of the Bronze Bomber. And it's not a charade, it's not a joke, it's not a game. It's real. It's very, very real. The guy that you see walking to the ring is not Deontay Wilder as you would know him the day before or the day after.
When this fight was announced, it was a shock to many people. There was speculation whether the fight would actually happen. We now know the fight is happening.
Yes.
But why is this the right time, in your opinion, to take on someone like Tyson Fury, who has been out the ring for 2.5 years? He's come back with those 2 wins against, you know, below par opposition, shall we say. But why is it the right time for Deontay to take this fight?
Well, I think for Deontay, he's always one of the biggest fights. You got to remember, Deontay was the guy that wanted to go to Russia and be the first American heavyweight champion to go defend his title in Russia. And of course, you know, we know that didn't happen and why that didn't happen. And then he turned around and he books a fight with Ortiz. He told me specifically, I don't want to hear any name other than Ortiz. Don't bring me any other name. Everybody says he's the best. Everybody says nobody wants to fight him. That's who I want. Then Ortiz tested positive. So he had every reason to not take that fight. But as soon as Ortiz tested clean, Deontay said, get him in the ring. And he did. And now Tyson Fury was available. He wanted the fight when others didn't. And so Deontay said, get him, let's get him in the ring. And as far as Tyson Fury is concerned, remember, he's fought twice since we last fought. So he's actually, within the past year, been the more active guy.
No, that's a good point, to be honest. From a training perspective, how do you spar for someone like Tyson Fury? How do you prepare for someone so unorthodox like Tyson Fury, who, to his own admission, doesn't know what he's going to do in the ring himself?
I only hope that Ben Davidson has sleepless nights worrying about Deontay Wilder as I have worrying about Tyson Fury. The guy is a Rubik's Cube, you know, and I'm a kid from the 80s and I tried endlessly to figure that thing out. But a Rubik's Cube can be figured out. And Tyson Fury is athletic. He's tall. He can go lefty, he can go righty, inside, outside. He fights in between moments. He can fight clean, he can fight dirty. He's a little bit of everything. So to answer your question, it's very difficult to prepare. You're not going to get a mirror image. You're not going to get a clone of Tyson Fury to come in here for a sparring partner. You got to a certain degree piece it together with, well, this guy does this like him, and this guy has a kind of a herky-jerky style like this, and you just try to do the best you can to put it together. But I'm sure they're having the same problems trying to come up with some simulation of what fighting Deontay Wilder is like. So we're all in the same unorthodox, awkward boat together, as it were.
People will be questioning whether the Fury that beat Klitschko 2.5 years ago turns up December 1st. That's the Tyson Fury, surely, that you're preparing for.
Oh, absolutely. We've got posters in the gym if you look around.
I've seen them, yeah.
They're posters. I wish I had one with me right now, but it's a poster of Tyson Fury with all the belts right after he beat Vladimir Klitschko. And that's the Fury that we're preparing for. That's the guy, the best Fury that we've ever seen, and that's the guy that we feel like we're going to have in the opposite corner come December 1st.